And welcome back to the IPF World Championships here in Homestead, Sweden at the Alico headquarters. This is Six Pack Lapidat, and on Platform 1, we have the Master 1 47 kilo, 52 kilo, and 57 kilo women's divisions. We're going to bounce around between those three classes all in one flight. Kicking off in just a few moments. 85 kilo is loaded on the bar for Sweden's own Asa Kalderstam. 41 years old, just competing 2 years, found herself at the IPF World Championships on home soil. Bar is loaded. We are in the 57 kilo class right now. Depth looks good. Never pulled out of position. 3 white lights. Again, when it comes to the openers, no news is good news. You never want to see anybody miss an opener. Something really went off the rails. Hopefully, if you miss an opener, it's due to a technicality, not strength. Obviously, the bar can never decrease in weight. You don't want to back yourself up against the wall. And for those first time lifting internationally, if you're not used to a travel, you're not used to time zone change, you're not used to cutting weight under those circumstances, what would be opening weight can become max weight real quick. 92.5 kilo, we are in the 52 kilo class now. Ira Netzel of Germany. Depth looks good. Technique on point. Never got pulled out of pocket. 3 white lights. Moving into the 47 kilo class, 95 kilo being loaded on the bar for Natalie Slayers of Sweden. Judging off of openers alone, the 247 lifters are 2.5 kilo apart. Now, we got a lot of lifting to go, but that is an incredibly close race in the 47 kilo class.
No lift on 2 to 1.
A little bit of work there, but she gets it.
2 to 1. Bar loaded on 2.
Moving back into the 57 kilo class, 95 kilo will stay on the bar for Nina Honka of Finland.
Good lift on 2.
3 white lights. So far, everybody's getting on the board. Another angle there. You see the depth was good. Bar speed can be a difficult thing to judge by. Bar speed changes from lifter to lifter, so sometimes you see a slower bar speed in an opener. Not necessarily an indication of how close the lifter is to their limit. Some people just aren't fast squatters in comparison to others. Now, when you see them lifting side by side, it can throw you off. 100 kilo for Jasmine of Germany.
Good lift on 2. No lift on 1, 2 to 1.
No lift there. One rest at depth.
Bar loaded on 1.
102.5. We're moving back to the 47s. Natalia Ivankova of Ukraine. A little bit of work, but gets 3 white lights for those work. And she's on the board. Moving back to the 57s. Naji Barrère of France. 102.5 loaded on the bar for her opening squat.
Good lift on 2. Bar loaded on 2.
Nice squat, nice lockout. 3 white lights, the judges agree. Moving back to the 52 kilo class, 107.5 kilo being loaded for Catherine Shammo of Great Britain. "44 years old, powerlifting, 4 years." That's a fast-moving squat opener. 3 white lights.
Bar loaded on 1.
57 kilo class now, 107.5 kilo. Stays on the bar. This time, Helen Hughes from Great Britain will attempt this as her opener.
Good lift on 2.
Stitch of a slowdown midway, but some people, that's the way they squat, whether it's opener all the way through. Keep an eye on how much she wants to move up in her second attempt.
Bar loaded on 1.
And 110 kilo for Danielle Hussey. And that's how you want your squat opener to move. Hip depth, chest up, elbows down, knees tracking over the feet. Never really gets pulled out of position. Bar path, up and down over the midfoot. Beautiful looking squat, and 115 kilo being loaded now. Elise Rumens of Belgium. Three white lights, bar speed was quick. Moving to the 52 kilo class, 127.5 kilo being loaded. Adriana Pence of the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Bar loaded on 1. Bar loaded on 2.
Another decent opener there. Everything. She's happy with it. And sometimes you just want to get the nerves out of the way. Get the initial squat done. You're on the board, and the game has started. Looking to get on the board, and the game started. 130 kilo on the bar for Joanna Reber of Canada. Three white lights, and Joanna is on the board. Back in the 57 kilo class, 135 kilo being loaded on the bar. Elise Venante of Italy. "46 years old, powerlifting over a decade." Elisa.
Good lift on 2.
And 135, the biggest opener, might have moved amongst the quickest. And it's important to keep in mind, nobody cares where you start. It's all about how you finish. You want to pick an appropriate weight that you could shift any day of the week under any circumstances. Because circumstances, believe me, do change at the IPF World Championships on your way here. 90 kilo on the bar now. Asa Kolderstam of Sweden. 5 kilo jump for her. We're in the 57 kilo class. Briefly, for just a split second, knees started coming in. She forces the knees out and completes the squat. See there in the replay. Refusing to get pulled out of position. Back in the 47 kilo class, 100 kilo being loaded for Natalie of Sweden. Natalie taking a 5 kilo jump from her opener. Ooh, that's quite a bit of work. 5 kilos onto her total, but she's going to want to be cautious when picking her third attempt. I dare say we're close to the limit already, and we're going to move into the 52 kilo class. Ira Netzel of Germany attempting 100 kilo. 7.5 kilo jump from her opener, which moved pretty good.
Ball loaded on 2. Well caught, loaders.
7.5 kilos, slowed her down a little bit, but she got 3 white lights nonetheless. "100 kilo will stay on the bar, but we are going to move to the 57 kilo class as Jasmine of Germany is going to take another run at 100 kilo.
No lift on 2 on 1.
Still 2-1 against her. She has a white. 1 white light is all you need if they want to approach the jury. After she got the squat command, she did shift her feet a little.
Good lift on 2.
Little discussion with the jury, but it's going to stand 102.5 kilo loaded for Nina Honka of Finland. Nina a little too economical with the depth. Take another shot at that here. Yeah, that's not quite deep enough. The bar moved easily enough, and she definitely has the strength. She's just going to have to drop a little further into the hole. We're back in the 47 kilo class where Natalia Ivankova is going to attempt 107.5 kilo.
Good lift on 1.
Natalia makes it look easy. 3 white lights. 107.5 kilos going to stay on the bar. Another shot of Natalia's squat. Barari of France looking to add 5 more kilo onto her total.
Followed it on 2.
Wow, that was deep. 3 white lights and she gets it. Leaves absolutely no question on depth with that one.
Followed it on 1.
112.5 kilo loaded for Catherine Schammel of Great Britain.
Followed it on 2.
Catherine gets 3 white lights and adds 5 kilo to her total in the process. 57 kilo class again.
Followed it on 1.
And Helen Hughes of Great Britain will attempt 112.5 kilo. Second squat looks on point. 3 white lights.
Good lift on 2. Followed it on
120 kilo now being loaded. Danielle Hussey of Canada.
Followed it on 1.
10 kilo jump from her opener. But her opener moved pretty quick. Had a lot left in the tank.
Good lift on 2. Good lift on 1.
2 out of 3, and that's good enough. She looks all types of happy for it, too. Take a look at this. It took a little bit of work.
Followed it On 2.
You can tell by the expression on her face, but she's rewarded for that. Adds 10 more kilo to her total. Likely to take a much smaller jump moving to her third. And Elise Rumens of Belgium has 122.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her second attempt. 7.5 kilo jump from her opener. Oh, just a little too much. Good job by the spotters and loaders there. Nice catch. And 132.5 kilo being loaded. You see the catch right there by the spotters and loaders. That was not going to get finished. 132.5 for Adriana Pence of U.S. Virgin Islands. We are back in the 52 kilo class. It's going to be close. Judges give it to her. She definitely doesn't want to go any more shallow than that. We'll take another look at the slow motion replay. Just hangs into the pocket there nicely. Dips in, gets out. Joanna Reber, 137.5 kilo on the bar for her. Moving up 7.5 kilo from her opener. Joanna, a veteran of the game, competed all over the world. Been competing at IPF World Championships for more than half a decade. A little bit of work halfway through and a little bit too high. You can see in the replay, cut it just a stitch too short. She could probably take that again and drop it into the hole. We are moving back to the 57 kilo class, 142.5 kilo being loaded on the bar for Elisa of Italy. Comfortably hits depth and comes up with it. Elisa probably going to be happy with that one. 7.5 more kilo added to her total. Bar path completely on point. Never gets pulled out of position. And we're going to stay in the 57 kilo class. 92.5 kilo being loaded for Asa Kalderstam of Sweden. And this is the first attempt in the third and final attempts for all three weight classes. A little too much. She stays with the bar as you're supposed to. Spotters and loaders got it for her.
Unfortunately, that is no lift. 100 kilos on the bar now for Jasmin Treimer of Germany. Bar is loaded. Ladies and gentlemen, she needs this to stay in the competition. Come on, get behind
100 kilo being loaded on the bar for Jasmin Treimer of Germany. Jasmin needs this lift. Mr. Opener, Mr. Second Attempt. The strength looks like it's there. These are technicalities that she could easily clean up. Did she clean them up? Judges say yes. 3 white lights. and she avoids disaster and stays in the game. 102.5 kilo loaded on the bar for the 47 kilo class. Natalie Slevers of Sweden attempting to go 3 for 3 for the home nation crowd. 2.5 kilo jump from her second attempt. Oh, no. She let the spotters and loaders know. Shook her head. Time to jump in, fellas. You could take a look here on the slow-mo replay. Drops into the hole, but coming out, hit a sticking point, and she was not going to battle through it. Felt it. Let the spotters and lifters know before it's too late and it comes crashing down. 102.5 kilo now loaded on the bar. Nina Honka of Finland failed this one for her second attempt, retrying this weight for her third. It's going to be borderline. See what the judges say about that depth. Now, 2-1. She's happy. Yeah, slow-mo replay shows she just snuck it in there. And 105 kilo loaded on the bar. We're back in the 52 kilo class where Ira Netzel of Germany will attempt to add another 5 kilo onto her total for her third and final squat. Hits depth, but no, the bar's coming back down. And we had thought the 100 kilo for the second attempt was close to the limit. I had suspected possibly a 2.5 kilo jump. They opted for 5. Looks like just a stitch too much. And we are back in the 47 kilo class where Ivankova of Ukraine is going to attempt 110 kilo. Now, if she hits this, she ties it up with the Swede in the projected. There's a lot more lifting to go. But when they started out, she was slightly behind. And after the squat session, due to Slevers missing her third attempt, they could finally be neck and neck in this race. Oh, she powers through the sticking point. And an even race we have in the 47 kilos. This is going to be tight right until the end. Back in the 57 kilo class now.
112.5 kilos.
Barrère of France, 112.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her third and final squat. Hits the depth, but also hit a sticking point not far out of the hole. But in her squatting style, she likes to bomb it in and use the recoil at the bottom to try to carry through with that momentum, but couldn't do so past the sticking point this time. Reached her limit, 52 kilo class now. Catherine will attempt 115 kilo, 2.5 kilo jump from her second attempt.
10 minutes to change openers on platform 2.
Well, looks like she did it pretty well from my point of view. And 3 white lights, the judges agree. 3 for 3 in the squats for Catherine. Helen Hughes of Great Britain coming out with 117.5 kilo. 5 kilo jump from the second attempt. Helen looking to replicate her teammate Catherine's 3 for 3. She completes it. It's going to be borderline. We'll see what the judges say. 3 white lights.
3 white lights at 117.5. 122.5 kilos.
Yep.
Weight on the bar.
The slow motion replay confirms she did drop it in the hole, if briefly for a second, and that's all you need. And 122.5 kilo being loaded on the bar for Elise Rumens of Belgium. Elise had missed this on her second attempt. Looking to hit it in her third and final squat and add 7.5 kilo to her total. Oh, wow. Well, we'll see what the judges say. Yeah, if I'm honest, one of them on depth, one of them possibly on a lock knee, a soft knee.
Bar is loaded, 122.5 kilos, Danielle Hussey, Canada.
And Danielle Hussey from Canada, 122.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her third and final squat. 2.5 kilo jump from her second.
10 minutes to lift off on 2, 7 minutes to change openers on 2.
Under, Danielle, brace her. Up her.
Whoa,
Come on. You got it.
a little bit of a shift at the bottom here. No. If I'm honest, you could see something happen at the bottom there. Looked like one of the hips kind of shot out on her. She had control until that moment, and I'm not sure it was voluntarily cutting the squat short, but that's what ended up happening. Moving into the 52 kilo class, where Joanna Reber, who coming in was the heavy favorite, still is, missed 137.5 on the second attempt, looking to retake that now. Definitely deeper that time. Oh, lost the balance coming out of the hole. Joanna will be credited with that 130 kilo squat she got with her opener, which is why your opening attempt is so important. Lost her balance. She looks a little bit frustrated, but it is still early in the day. Got a lot more lifting to do. Staying in the 52 kilo class though, Adriana Pence of the U.S. Virgin Islands coming out with 137.5 kilo. Scorecard is saying Joanna got that. She definitely didn't. This is going to be, she already has the gold for squat in hand, Pence. So this is actually adding more kilo to her total. And she gets it. 2 out of 3. And we are going to move back into the 57 kilo class. 147.5 kilo loaded on the bar for Elise of Italy. That looks good. Battles through the sticking points. Judges agree 3 white lights for Elise and goes 3 for 3 building upon her total. Take another look at here. Keeps the knees, pushes them back out when they want to come back in, keeps her chest up, elbows down. And that concludes the squat session for the 47 kilo, 52 kilo, and 57 kilo Master 1 women's division. Please do come back in 20 minutes where we'll pick back up in the bench press event. Don't go anywhere. Six-pack lap it at. See you in 20. Welcome back to the IPF World Championships here live in Homestead, Sweden. We are on Platform 1 with the Master 1, 47, 52, and 57 kilo lifters are battling out for the gold medal. You take a look at the run-ins here. We have a very tight race in the 47 kilo class where both of the women have a projected total of 285 kilo. Now, the projected totals are a summary of all the completed lifts as well as the openers, and a lot of lifting left to do, so things are going to shake up, and we anticipate for that.
We are ready on wall.
50 kilo to kick us off, Ira and Netzel of Germany. In the 52 kilo class,
Bar loaded on wall. No lift on 2 to 1.
Ira gets the lift off there. Smooth, easy opener. Judges agreed. Just to quickly go over the bench press rules, because there is so many, it's a lot more complicated a lift than the other three because it has 3 commands. You have your start command, and you'll get that when your elbows are locked. Once you get your start command, you're allowed to have your butt off the bench and whatever you need to set up. You get your start command, the butt stays down, the head stays down, the feet can't be picked up again. The barbell comes down to the chest. When it's motionless on the chest, you get the press command. When you push it and lock out the elbows, then you get the rack command. 3 commands. Unfortunately, a lot of possibilities for infractions. And Adriana Pence, 55 kilo, manages it well and gets 3 white lights. That's how you want your opener to look.
Bar loaded on wall.
Moving into the 57 kilo class, and Jasmine Tramer of Germany also will open up with 55 kilo. And appears to have a nice smooth opener in the squat event. Had somewhat struggled. Eventually got a squat in on her 3rd attempt. A lot less anxiety filled, I'm sure, here. Gets one in and now can just focus on adding more kilos towards the total.
No lift 2 to 1 on
Nina Honka of Finland, 57.5 kilo, loaded on the bar for her bench opener. Going over how she wants the handoff. Even going so far as to demonstrate, wow.
on 2.
It's a little bit of work, but she gets it.
Good lift on wall. 2 to 1.
2 out of 3 white lights, and that's all she needs.
Bar loaded on wall.
The weight on the bench press catches up real quick, real fast. I would caution her to tread softly on her next attempt. Maybe 2.5 kilo might be best. Natalie Slayers of Sweden, 60 kilos for her opener.
On 2.
We are in the 47 kilo class. Nicely done. That's exactly as you want your opener to appear. Smooth, not overly taxing. Natalie, it's all smiles.
Bar loaded.
Pacing well. .60 kilo will stay on the bar. We're going to move into the 57 kilo class.
Just that little bit.
where Danielle Hussey of Canada is looking to get her opener out of the way, get herself on the board.
Bar loaded on 2.
Nice easy bench. 3 white lights.
On 1. Bar loaded on 1.
And you'll notice the arch from that view there. It's not just to mitigate the range of motion, but also if your arm is the lever and the shoulder is the fulcrum of that lever, you're trying to bring the fulcrum of the lever underneath the touch point. You're going to get a lot more leverage and pressing power. It's going to be a lot nicer on your shoulders longevity-wise. And it also sets you up to have a nice brace through the core if you want some leg drive or if you just want the feet back further and just create tension throughout the body. Lack of tension leaves power leakage, and you're leaving kilos off the bench. And Barrera of France, 60 kilo also on the bar.
Good lift.
2 white lights, good enough.
Bar loaded on 1.
$60 kilos going to stay on the bar again. Elisa
Loaders on
from
2.
Italy.
No lift.
Another easy bench opener.
Bar loaded on 2. Good lift on 1. Bar loaded on
Staying
1.
in the 57 kilo class. And Asa Kalderstam of Sweden will open with 62.5 kilo.
No lift on 2. Just a little too heavy.
Again, when it comes to these openers, no news is good news. You don't want anyone missing. If you miss due to a technicality, you do have 2 other lifts to tighten it up. But if you miss due to strength, you really backed yourself into a corner and got nowhere to go. Haven't seen any of that yet on platform 1, and hopefully I'm not jinxing anybody now. Natalia Ivankova from the Ukraine, 65 kilo. In the 47 kilo class. Natalia has found herself in a very tight battle with the Swede, and she's going to need this. She's going to be 5 kilo ahead in the bench press event. However, the Swede is opening 15 kilo ahead on the deadlifts. This is where she's going to gain her ground. Looks good. Judges agree. 3 white lights.
Bar loaded on 1. Bar loaded on 2.
Moving into the 57 kilo class, 67.5 kilo. Loaded on the bar for Rumens. Representing Belgium. Three white lights. Elise is on the board.
2 heavy on 2. Well caught loaders. Bar loaded on 1. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, on 2.
Moving back to the 52 kilo class, and Catherine Schammel is going to attempt 70 kilo for her opener.
Bar is loaded. Come on, let's get behind this lifter. Come on, Adam. Come on, come on.
Three white lights and Catherine is on the board. $80 kilo being loaded on the bar now for Catherine's teammate on Great Britain, Helen Hughes.
I'm sorry, that was just too heavy. That is no lift, and no chance of taking a total. I'm sorry. No lift on 2.
Makes easy work of 80 kilo.
Good lift on 1.
That's what you want to see for your bench opener. And if you like bench pressing, you're in for a treat. Joanna Reber, bench specialist in the 52 kilo class, opening up with 95 kilo. Absolute monster opener.
Bar loaded on 1. No lift on 2, no lift on
This is a 114-pound woman benching well over 200 pounds for her opening bench press.
last bench on 2 coming up. Bar is loaded on 2.
You can see her setting it up, getting those shoulders nice and tucked. Unracks it, self-unrack, locking her lats braces, locking her lats, sorry. And that's how it's done. A technician on the bench press. 3 white lights. And that's as smooth as a 95 kilo bench press you're gonna see by a 52 kilo woman in the master class. Every single one of the women on platform 1 has hit their opener, so we could all breathe a sigh of relief.
Good lift on 2. That concludes the bench
Now
press
it's time
on
to start
2.
taking a little more risky with the moves in the attempt selection. Ira Netzel of Germany, 55 kilo loaded on the bar for her.
Tatiana Melnick, if you are still in the competition hall, can you please come to the jury table? Tatiana Melnick to the jury table. Good lift on 1. 57.5 kilos next place on the
Good
bar.
lift for Ira.
Pence.
Staying in the 52 kilo class,
Bar loaded, 57.5 kilos for
Adriana Pence of the U.S. Virgin Islands will attempt 57.5 kilo for her second attempt. 2.5 kilo jump. Move smoothly. No major drama there. 3 white lights.
3 white lights and a good lift for Adriana Pence at 57.5 kilos. Bar is loaded at 60 kilos for Yasmin Trainer of Germany.
Moving into the 57 kilo class now. 60 kilo loaded on the bar for Jasmine, representing Germany. Jasmine walked away from the squat event with 1 attempt. Would love to get a little bit more positive momentum here. Yeah, looks like she might have it. Judges agree 3 white lights,
Kilos for Trainer of Germany, 60 remains on
adding
bar for
5
Nina
more
Honka
kilo to her
Finland.
total.
Bar is loaded. 60 kilos, Nina Honka, Finland.
60 kilo will stay on the bar for Nina Honka of Finland. Oh, it's a good effort, but just a little too much today.
Sorry, that is no low for Nina at 60 kilos.
Just 2.5 kilo over her opener, but I was cautioning earlier how quickly these jumps can take effect, especially in the lighter classes. 2.5 kilo is a percentage-wise a much bigger jump. And speaking of, we are in the 47 kilo class. Natalie, representing Sweden, opting to take the smallest jump she possibly can, 2.5 kilo. Probably an appropriate decision. See how she manages it. Move pretty good. 3 white lights.
62.5 for Natalie. Next weight on the bar remains is 62.5 for Nadej Varel. Bar is loaded.
Moving back to the 57 kilo class, 62.5 kilo loaded on the bar. Barreri. Looking to add 2.5 kilo towards her total. And 2.5 kilo too much. Nice job by the spotters and loaders there. You can see she's got to control descent on the way down. And right 2 inches off, about 2.5 inches off the chest. She looks a little frustrated, but she will have a third attempt to take another swing at it. And Elise from Italy will also attempt 62.5 kilo. Driving her shoulders into the mat, gets the lift off, and will use the weight to wedge herself, to lower herself into position. 62.5 kilo move, quite smooth for Elise. 3 white lights.
62.5, 65 next weight on the bar for Danielle Hussey.
65 kilo getting loaded on the bar for Danielle Hussey. Danielle made easy work of her 60 kilo opener. Looking to pick up another 5 kilo towards her total. It was work, but it looks like she might have got it. 3 white lights. $65 kilo will stay on the bar for Asa Kolderstam of Sweden. Also in the 57 kilo class. Nope, she waves it off. The bar paused just an inch off the chest, but proved to be a stitch too much for her today.
7.5 next weight on the bar. Natalia Ivankova, Ukraine. Bar is loaded.
Moving back to the 47 kilo class, 67.5 kilo loaded on the bar. Natalia Ivankova of the Ukraine, 2.5 kilo jump. Gets the lift off, settles herself into position. And manages the 2.5 kilo jump quite nicely. 3 white lights.
67.5 kilos for Ivankova. 72.5 kilos next weight with Arthur Capchanel. Bar is loaded. 12 minutes to lift
Moving
off.
back to the 52s, and Catherine Chamel attempting 72.5 for her second attempt. Oh, wow. And she scraps it out with it. Locks it out. The judges give her 3 white lights.
72.5 kilos, same weight remains on the bar for Elise Runnels.
It actually moved once she got it going.
Bar loaded. 72.5 kilos, Elise Runnels.
Started picking up steam at the lockout, and 72.5 will stay on the bar. We're going to move into the 57 kilo class. And Elise Rumens of Belgium, looking to add 5 kilo towards her total.
Well caught, loaders.
Nice catch by the spotters there.
Loaders caught the bar before he did an initial. Next weight on the bar is 85 kilos for Helen Hughes. Weight Bolton.
Helen Hughes attempting 85 kilo for her second attempt.
85 kilos, Helen Hughes.
5 kilo jump from her opener. Slow through the sticking point, but it looks like she's going to get it. 3 white lights. Shrugs it off. Smile on her face as she greets her coach. That was a nice scrap for those extra kilos.
Bar loaded. 97.
I'm assuming 2.5 kilo jump is in her future for a third attempt. Moving into the 52 kilo class, in the bench monster, Joanna Reber of Canada, attempting 97.5 kilo. And that's a smooth second attempt. Nicely done. 2 out of 3 white lights, good enough. Joanna will take it. Take a look at this. As efficient a bench press as you're going to find. Moved as you would expect the second attempt would move, and we're likely going to see, well, the only other digits she can put on the table, we're going to have a 3-digit bench press in the 52 kilo class. And it's not often you see that in a Master 1. Moving into, we're going to stay in the 52 kilo class. 57.5 loaded on the bar for Ira Netzel of Germany. Just a little too much today. Another good catch by the spotters.
60 is the next weight on the bar, Adriana Pence, USVI, United States Virgin Islands. Is loaded. 60 kilos.
Adriana Pence from the U.S. Virgin Islands, 60 kilo being loaded on the bar for her third and final bench press. Looking to add 2.5 kilo. And she gets a 3 white lights, 3 for 3 in the bench press event.
Bar is loaded, 60 kilos.
Moving back into the 57 kilo class, and 60 kilo is going to stay on the bar for Nina Honka of Finland, who had attempted 60 kilo in her second attempts, failed on it, and on her third and final bench press will have another kick at the can here. Going to be a little too much for today, but she did get her opener in.
2.5 kilos is a long way for a small lifter. 62.5 kilos next weight on the bar now, Dennis Banel. Bar is loaded for the French lifter. 3.5 minutes to make any more changes on 2.
62.5 kilo loaded on the bar for Barrere. Also missed this on her second attempt. Gonna give another go at it. Nope.
No lift, well caught loaders.
Another good catch by the spotters there.
Same weight remains on the bar for Tramer of Germany. Bar is loaded.
We're going to have the same weight loaded for Jasmine of Germany, 62.5 kilo. Jasmine had hit 60 kilo on her second attempt. Just a little too much, and we are starting to get a sea of red on the scorecard here. It has been a while since we had a successful bench attempt. In the third attempts, out of 5, we've only had 1 successful attempt. Let's see if Natalie Slevers of Sweden can change the tide. We are in the 47 kilo class, and Natalie is going to attempt a 65 kilo bench press for her third and final bench. 2.5 kilo jump from her second attempt. Oh, wow, I think she might have done it. There was a pause halfway. 3 white lights, and yeah, she's happy. 3 for 3 in the bench press. Take another look here. Fires it off the chest, pauses right there for a brief moment, but she muscles through. Straight to lockout, and 65 kilo on the bar for Asa Calderstam of Sweden. Missed it on her second. Looks like she might actually get through the sticking point this time. Nope. Weighs it off just a little too much today.
Bar is loaded, 65 kilos. Elisa Vinanti of Italy.
65 kilo loaded on the bar for Elisa Venanti of Italy. Her second attempt was 62.5 kilo. That was actually her previous personal best. Looking for a new PR and going 3 for 3. It's untidy, but she does get it up. See what the judges say. From my angle, I couldn't see the infractions here. Oh, yeah, the butt. Looks like her butt came off the bench.
No
Or
more
did it?
changes.
You know what? That was
No more changes on 2.
57 kilo class. Danielle Hussey, 67.5 kilo. Loaded on the bar for her. A 2.5 kilo jump from her second attempt. A 2.5 kilo PR, should she get it. Not today.
Sorry, that is no lift for Danielle Hussey. 70 kilos next weight on the bar. No more changes on 2. 2 minutes to lift off on 2. First weight on the
Moving
bar.
back in the 47 kilo class, and Natalia Ivankova of Ukraine looking to hit a 70 kilo bench press. If she can do so, she will maintain her neck and neck tie with the Swede. If she misses, she begins to fall back. Precious, 2.5 kilo on the bar here. 70 kilo on the bar, sorry, 2.5 kilo potentially onto her total. And she does it. 2 out of 3 judges agree. And she goes 3 for 3 in the bench press.
And the bar is loaded.
72.5 kilo loaded on the bar for Elise Rumens of Belgium. We are back in the 57 kilo class. Louise had missed this on her second attempt. Her best personal bench press is 70 kilo. This is a 2.5 kilo jump over that. If she gets it, she'll add 5 kilo towards her total. And Elise, looking at the projections, is within 2.5 kilo of the lead. That's 5. Nope. Well, it becomes a moot point at this point.
That is no lift for Rumens. 75 on the bar now for Catherine of Great Britain.
Catherine Chamel of Great Britain looking to close out with a 75 kilo bench press. 72.5 was work, but she got it.
Bar loaded on 1. Bar loaded on 2.
And so far, with 3 lifters left to go, we've only had 3 lifters hit their third attempts. And all of the 57s have missed theirs with 1 lifter to go in the 57s. And Catherine might be timing out here. We're down to 17 seconds. 72.5 might have been the limit for Catherine. And to allow the lifters an opportunity to have another minute to recuperate, it's a sporting thing to do to let the clock wind down as opposed to just Xing yourself out.
Bar loaded on 1.
And I believe we will be moving back to the 57 kilo class, where Catherine's teammate, Helen Hughes, will have 87.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her third and final bench press, which will equal her personal best in competition. A little too much today.
No lift on
And we are not having much luck on platform 1. All of the lifters in the 57 kilo class have missed their third attempt. However,
bench machine from Canada.
in the 52 kilo class, Joanna Reber, the bench specialist, attempting a Master 1 world record, 103 kilo,
Bar loaded, record
looking to go 3 for 3 in the bench press.
Joanna Reber from Canada. Bar loaded on 2. Yes, for Overgaard, Denmark.
5.5 kilo jump from a second attempt. That moved well.
Good lift on 2. 30 seconds on 1.
Just a little too much today for Joanna. Weighs it off. It looks like she might have got a little bit pulled out of position. I think she was telling Jeff Butt, the head coach there. Yeah, right there. It looked like her elbows got flared out a little early on her. And that will wrap up the bench session for the 47, 52, and 57 kilo classes. Don't go anywhere. In 20 minutes, we will be back with the deadlifts, and we'll see you then. Six-pack lap at that. Signing off. And welcome back to the IPF World Championships here live in Homestead, Sweden on Platform 1, where we have the Master 1 47, 52, and 57 lifters about to begin the deadlift session. Loading on the platform now as we speak, 95 kilo for Ira Netzel of Germany. Not expecting too much fireworks in these openers.
The bar is loaded at 95 kilos for Ira Netzel.
Once a lifter hits their opening deadlift, their total is secure. And then they could start covering some ground with some kilos in the second and third attempts. Ira makes easy work of that.
Good lift. 3 white lights for Netzel.
$110 kilo now will be loaded on the bar. We're moving into the 57 kilo class where Danielle Hussey of Canada looking to secure her total. Double overhand hook grip. Nice, smooth, easy opener there for Danielle.
3 white lights and a good lift for Danielle Hussey at 110 kilos. Next weight on the bar remains at 110 kilos. Bar is loaded for Ulsa Kaldestam of Sweden.
$110 kilo load on the bar for Asa Kolderstam of Sweden. Locks it out. 3 more white lights.
110 kilos, 120 next weight on the bar for Natalia Ivankova of Ukraine.
Moving into the 47 kilo class, and Natalia Ivankova of the Ukraine opening with 120 kilo. She's hit 135 previously. This should move well for her. She's in the middle of a battle with Slayers of Sweden.
Natalia Ivankova, Ukraine.
Oh, a thumbless deadlift. You don't see that very often. Up, down, relatively easy. 3 white lights.
Natalia, 122.5 kilos. Next weight on the bar for Nadej Valer of France.
Now, I wonder, without the thumbs, it's true you don't have the same grip on the bar, but with the fingers extended, it mitigates the range of motion. But you better have some insane finger strength if you're going to pull that off. 122.5 kilo loaded on the bar for Barrère of France. Possibly a little more work than she had anticipated for an opener, but she gets it. 3 white lights. Moving back to the 47 kilo class, Natalie of Sweden opening with 125 kilo.
Is loaded, 125 kilos for Natalie Slayers of Sweden.
Wow, 125 move fast for Natalie. She's got a lot more room in the tank there. 3 white lights.
125 kilos for Slayers of Sweden. balance, please. It still says Natalie Slyers on the score sheets.
And we're moving into the 57 kilo class where Helen Hughes will attempt 135 kilo for her opening deadlift.
For Helen.
Smooth and easy as it should be.
3 white lights and a good lift for Helen Hughes at 135. 135 remains on the bar for Elisa Vinanti of Italy. The bar is loaded.
135 kilos stays on the bar for Elise Venanti of Italy. Elise makes easy work of 135 kilo.
That is a good lift. 3 white lights. Same weight remains on bar. 137.5 kilos for Nina Honka of Finland. Bar is loaded.
Nina Honka of Finland, 137.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her opener. Previous personal best, 152.5 kilo. This is well beneath that. I'd expect she'll make easy work of it. Three white lights, and she's good. Gives a nod to the judges.
142.5 kilos next right on the bar. Catchamel, Great Britain.
Moving back to the 52 kilo class, and Catherine Chamel, 142.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her opening deadlift.
Catchamel, Great Britain.
Representing Great Britain. Easy pull there.
3 white lights and a good lift at 142.5 for Cats. 145 for Yasmin Trainer of Germany. Next up.
145 kilo being loaded on the bar for Yasmin Tramer of Germany.
Bar loaded. 145 kilos. Yasmin Trainer.
Little bit of a stutter at lockout, but she does it. 145 in the books, 3 white lights.
For Yasmin, 150 kilos next right on the bar.
It's rare you see someone get too amped up for openers, but it does happen.
Bar is loaded. 150 kilos, Adriana Pence.
You got to be mindful of the amount of energy you have in the tank left and how much you want to expend. 150 kilo on the bar for Adriana Pence of the U.S. Virgin Islands. We're back in the 52 kilo class. Makes easy work of 150 kilo.
3 white lights and a good lift for Adriana. 152.5 kilos next right on the bar for Joanna Reba of Canada. Bar is loaded. 152.5.
Staying in the 52 kilo class, and Joanna Reber of Canada with 152.5 kilo loaded on the bar. Once she hits this, she's likely too far ahead of the rest of the 52s to catch up. And she hits it rather easily. And that should solidify her win as the 52 kilo Master 1 World Champion. Moving into the 57 kilo class, Elise Rumens of Belgium, 155 kilo loaded on the bar for her, and not a single one of the lifters have missed their openers.
155 kilos, Elise Rumens of Belgium.
Wow, that was smooth. 3 white lights, and that's it. Everybody's on the board. Everybody's total has been solidified, and now the coaches can start getting a little bit risky if they need to. Anybody who wants to cover ground, make their way onto the podium, or exchange the color of their medal in the projections. This is the time to do it. Up first in the 52 kilo class, 102.5 kilo on the bar, Ira Netzel of Germany. Picks up another 7.5 kilo for her total.
115 kilos next at the bar for Åsa Karlsson of Sweden. That was a good lift for Nightsel. Bar is loaded for Åsa Karlsson of Sweden. Just look at that in late.
Asa Kelderstam of Sweden, 115 kilo on the bar for her. 5 kilo jump.
Tryck fötterna i golvet nu. Ja, tre på.
Oh, just a little too much for her today. And now she has managed 122.5 kilo previously, and that's well beneath that. But you never know what ailments some of these lifters are dealing with.
Loaded, 120 kilos, Danielle Hussey, Canada.
Danielle Hussey of Canada, 120 kilo on the bar, 10 kilo jump from her opener. Oh, wow. Makes the easy work of that. Her previous personal best, 122.5. Looks like that's going to get broken today.
Bar is loaded.
The screen is saying Danielle Hussey, but this should be 127.5 kilo. Natalie Ivankova of Ukraine. We're back in the 47 kilo class. Natalie taking a 7.5 kilo jump. Again, opting for the thumbless grip. Natalie been competing quarter of a century. She knows what she's doing. If she trusts her finger strength, I will too. And 127.5 kilo, rather easy work. 3 white lights. 127.5 kilo will stay on the bar as we move back to the 57 kilo class. French lifter looking to add 5 kilo to her total here. Staple just a little too much. She has previously hit 130, but again, you never know what some of these lifters are coming into this competition with. 132.5 kilo being loaded on the bar. We're moving back to the 47 kilo class. Natalie Slyers of Sweden attempting to gain another 7.5 kilo towards her total and cover a little bit of ground on Ivankova of the Ukraine. Slow off the ground, but once it got past the knees, started building momentum. 3 white lights and 7.5 more kilo towards her cause.
Of Italy. Bar is loaded. 142.5 kilos.
Back in the 57 kilo class, and Elise Venante of Italy with 142.5 kilo for her second attempt. 7.5 kilo jump for her. Makes easy work of it.
Good left, 3 white lights to Elisa.
And Elise quietly building a lead with Rumens of Belgium trying to cover ground on her, as well as Helen Hughes of Great Britain.
Bar loaded, 145 kilos, Helen Hughes, Great Britain.
Helen looking for a podium finish. This 10 kilo will help. Makes easy work of it, and Helen struts off all types of confidence, and she should be. Look how this moves. Plenty more in the tank where that came from. And 147.5 kilo on the bar for Nina Honka of Finland. Struggles it up, but she gets it. 3 white lights. But that definitely looked like it was close to the limit. Take a look at here. You see the knees are wobbling. The bar threatens to go up down, but doesn't. And she gets 3 white lights. 150 kilo loaded on the bar for Catherine Chamel of Great Britain. We're back in the 52 kilo class. Seven and a half kilo onto her total. And we are back in the 57 kilo class. 150 kilo being loaded on the bar for Jasmine Tramer of Great Britain. Jasmine opened with 145 kilo. Looking to add 5 more kilo towards her total with this.
Three white lights to Yasmin,
3 white lights.
Next up, Adriana Pence, US Virgin Islands.
157.5 kilo loaded right now for Adriana Pence of the US Virgin Islands. Adriana looking to establish a little bit of space between her and Catherine from Great Britain. 3 white lights, and this will help her do so. $160 kilo loaded on the bar for Joanna Reber. Has the world title locked up. Looking to add some extra kilo onto her total, though. Nice smooth second attempt. 3 white lights. Moving back to the 57 kilo class, 162.5 kilo loaded on the bar for Elise Rumens of Belgium. If Elise gets this, she's within 2.5 kilo of Helen Hughes of Great Britain. Oh, wow. She is fighting for it, though, to the knees. Can she get it? It hasn't stopped yet. No, just a little too much. And talk about emptying the tank. Unfortunately, I would be shocked if she's going to come back with another attempt after that. She really let it go there. Wow. Now she has to look if there's anybody. She's paced for a podium finish. She was battling Helen Hughes for possibly a silver medal. Looks like that might be out of reach now, but she does have to look over her shoulder if anybody else is going to try to take that bronze after they've seen what they've seen there. But before that, back to the 52 kilo class, Ira Nizarod of Germany. 110 kilo being loaded on the bar.
Bar is loaded. 110 kilos, Ira Nightsel.
Pause just below the knees, and not going to happen today. She will finish her day with a 257.5 kilo total.
127.5 kilos next weight on the bar for Danielle.
And we are going back to the 57 kilo class where Danielle Hussey will attempt 127.5 kilos for her third and final deadlift. If temporarily, this will move Danielle from 6th to 4th place overall. Now, everyone in the top 5 gets team points towards their nation. Strategically speaking, this deadlift means something for the greater cause, and she does her part and nails it. 127.5 kilo. 3 white lights.
Danielle Hussey of Canada.
Still more lifting to go.
Same weight remains on the bar for Nadège Barrière of France.
127.5 on the bar.
7.5 kilos. Nadège Barrière of France.
Nadège missed this on her second. Would love to come back, rally, hit it on her third, add that 5 kilo towards her total. Just a little too much today for her.
I'm afraid not. That is no lift at 127.5 on Nadège Barrière of France. Compete.
Moving back to the 47 kilo class,
Natalia
Natalia Ivankova of the Ukraine has 132.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her. She needs to hit this because Natalie from Sweden is deadlifting after her. If she misses, Natalie gets to lower the weight on her third deadlift to pull for the win. She wants to force Natalie's hand to overextend herself on her third deadlift and miss. Uh-oh. And
Oh, is she okay?
looked like a possible pulled hamstring, and she will finish her day with a 307.5 total, and 142.5 will be loaded on the bar for Natalie Slyers of Sweden. If Natalie hits this, she is the 2021 IPF World Champion in the 47 kilo Master 1 class. Not today.
That is no
Silver medal it is, but she left it on the platform as you're supposed to.
she is already in goal. Oh, she's not. I know she did lose that. I'm sorry. Okay. Next segment is
Back in the 57 kilo class, 150 kilo being loaded on the bar for Elise Venante of Italy. 7.5 kilo jump from her second attempt. Locks it out. Appears to be 3 white lights. And Elise has moved herself into first place. Still some lifters to go, but has forced the hand of the competitors to have to hit their thirds if they want to take the world title from her. Right now, she has the gold medal around her neck, But here comes the rest of the field. Jasmine, 152.5 kilo loaded on the bar for her.
Jawohl, zieht euch warm. Ja, super.
Easy. 3 white lights for Jasmine.
3 white lights for Jasmine.
152.5 kilos next one on the bar for Nina Honka of Finland.
Jasmine moves into the top 4, collecting some points for Team Germany.
155.
Nina Honka of Finland up next, 155 kilo loaded on the bar for her.
Bar loaded, 155 kilos, Nina Honka, Finland.
Nina looking to move from 6th to 4th. Just a little too much today. What can you do? Thanks the crowd for the support.
Just a little too heavy at 155.
Moving back to the 52 kilo class, and Catherine Chamel
Great Britain.
looking to add 7.5 kilos to her total with the 3rd and final deadlift.
Bar loaded, 157.5 kilos, Chanel.
Oh, wow. Talk about heart. Gets it to the knees and keeps fighting for it. The engine is revving. Oh, my Lord. I have not seen a fight like that in quite some time. Wow. Talk about heart. Good. 2 out of 3. And that has got to be the scrap of the night by Catherine Chamel, the scrapper. Take a look at this. The knees are shaking. She is suffering turbulence, but is able to stick the lockout, somehow willing herself to it. Oh. Back into the 57 kilo class, 157.5 kilo loaded. And with this, Helen Hughes looking to pull herself into position for that gold medal. Just a little too much. And she will walk away with the silver medal in the 57 kilo class, though. Elise Rumens has the bronze medal in hand, but would like to finish the day with an extra 7.5 kilo on her total regardless.
Of Belgium. Pulling this for the bronze overall. The bar is loaded. A 162.5 kilos for Elisa Rummans.
Wow, looks like she gathered herself well. Missed 162.5 on her second, comes back, hits it on her third, and there is your 57 kilo bronze medalist.
2 lifts remain. 165 is the weight for both lifters. This is for Joanna Reba of Canada.
Now we're going back to the 52 kilo class where Joanna Reber of Canada
Virgin Islands.
will finish her day with a 165 kilo deadlift. This is your 52 kilo Master 1 World Champion.
In the deadlifts, the bar is loaded at
Looking to finish with a 392.5 kilo total. And if you're a powerlifting fan, you know that plays on the open scene as well. Looking to make a statement with their final pull.
Come on, you got it.
Little down and up, but she gets it. It's a moral victory, if nothing else.
I'm sorry, Blues.
It is what it is. The strength was there.
No lift for Reba. 165 remains on the bar for Adriana Pence, United States.
165 kilos going to stay on the bar for Adriana Pence of U.S. Virgin Islands.
Bar is loaded. 165.
Adriana Pence,
United States.
your silver medalist.
Get in. Stay with it. Come on, finish. Hold it.
And Pence locks it out, adding another 7.5 kilo to her total.
Pence, 165 kilos. Ladies and gentlemen.
And there you have it, the conclusion for the 47, 52, and 57 kilo classes. I hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you tune in next time. We will be right back in Homestead, Sweden. Six-pack Lapadat signing off.
Very, very Okay, we are going to announce the results. Ladies first. We first deal with the Masters 1 47 kilo category, the squats. But first we'll give the presentation medals, the participation medals to everyone who's competed today. They will be handed out by Heather Layton. Okay, everyone has their participation medals. We now present the medals for the 47 kilo Masters 1 category, starting with squats. The silver medal with 100 kilos squatted goes to Sweden's Natalie Slyers. Please make your way onto the podium. And the gold medal on squats from Ukraine. And it's nice to see her moving about. It is Natalia Ivankova, 110 kilos. Now the bench press. You may as well stay where you are. I'm not going to make you get on and off the platform. In silver medal position with 65 kilos from Sweden, Natalie Slyers. The gold medal on bench press with 70 kilos, Natalia Ivankova. And now deadlift. The silver medal with 127.5 goes to Natalia Ivankova of Ukraine. The gold medal with 132.5 goes to Sweden's Natalie Slyers. And the overall results. You've got to love Masters lifters, they know the results before we do. In silver medal position overall with 297.5 kilos from Sweden, it is Natalie Slyers. Silver medal and Ileko water bottle. And your new world champion with 307.5 from Ukraine, Natalia Ivankova. Please be upstanding, ladies and gentlemen, for the national anthem of Ukraine. Round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And you've got to love the teamwork of everyone helping the young lady off the platform. I hope she gets better very, very soon. But at least she has a world championship to console her. Okay, 52 kilo Masters 1 squats in bronze medal position with 115 kilos from Great Britain, Kat Shamel. In silver medal position with 130 kilos from Canada, Joanna Rieber. And in gold medal position with 137.5 kilos from United States Virgin Islands, it is Adriana Pence. Well done, ladies. Bench press now. In bronze medal position. And let's change places, ladies. In bronze medal position, with 60 kilos, United States Virgin Islands, it is Adriana Pence. In silver medal position, with 72.5 kilos from Great Britain, Kat Chamel. And the gold medal on bench with 97.5 kilos goes to the bench machine from Canada, Joanna Reba. And now deadlift. With 157.5 kilos, the bronze medal goes to Great Britain's Kat Chamel. The silver medal with 160 kilos goes to Canada's Joanna Reba. And the gold medal on deadlift with 165 kilos goes to Adriana Pence, United States Virgin Islands. And now the overall. In bronze medal position with 345 kilos total from Great Britain, Kat Chamel. And the little bird tells us she broke the British record as well. 362.5 kilos, United States Virgin Islands, Adriana Pence takes the silver medal overall. And your new world champion, 52 kilo Masters 1, 387.5 kilos from Canada, Joanna Reba. Please be upstanding, ladies and gentlemen, for the national anthem of Canada. Thank you, ladies. Well done. Okay, we now move to the next category. Ooh, look at that. That was almost simultaneous. Did you rehearse that? On squats, 57 kilos, Masters 1 in bronze medal position with 117.5 kilos from Great Britain, Helen Hughes. The silver medal on squat goes to Canada's Danielle Hussey with 120 kilos. And the gold medal on squat with 147.5 kilos goes to Italy's Elisa Vinante. We now move to bench press. In bronze medal position with 65 kilos from Canada, Danielle Hussey. In silver medal position with 67.5 kilos from Belgium, Elisa Rummen. And the gold medal on bench with 85 kilos goes to Great Britain's Helen Hughes. And now the deadlift. In bronze medal position with 150 kilos. From Italy, Elisa Binante. In silver medal position with 152.5 kilos from Germany, Jasmine Treimer. And the gold medal on deadlift with 162.5 kilos from Belgium, Elisa Rummens. And now let's move to the overall, please. The overall. The overall, Sasha, please. Thank you. In bronze medal position overall with 345 kilos, it is Belgium's Elisa Rummens. In silver medal position overall with 347.5 kilos from Great Britain, it is Helen Hughes. And your new 57 kilo Masters 1 World Champion from Italy, Elisa Binante! Forza Elisa! Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding for the national anthem of Italia. Well done. And that, if I am not mistaken, was the last class of ladies. So, Maestro, please, the music. Ladies, if you can follow Farshid off the platform, give them a round of applause as they leave the platform, please.